Not to be racist, but black guys usually have fantastic asses. Their ass game is fucking ridiculous. They got bubble butts. It's just racist.
Dizzy, and I don't know how long I'm going to stream. I'm gonna try and stream for a decent amount of time, but honestly right now I feel like I want to explode, so I'm gonna play a game that I know is comfy and I can play it basically asleep, so does that sound good? Sound good to me. And also, I get to properly test, make sure everything's working fine. No, it's fine. He's not dead. You see, his remaining life essence was actually sacrificed to ensure that the Queen could maintain her immortal life, you see. See, Prince Philip wasn't actually 99. He was actually only 12. There's been many Prince Philips over the years. The Queen is a lich. Yeah, please keep an eye on the stream and let me know if it gets fucky. I'm gonna keep an eye on it as well and make sure it doesn't get too fuckety, but I honestly, turning my head too quickly makes me want to vomit, so I'm probably not gonna be doing that too much. It's not. I mean, is it treason to give away the secrets of the monarchy? Is it? I don't think so. Especially seeing as it's a secret that we all know. Oh. God, I'm having a not great time. Yes, I am. Yes. But yeah, tell me if the stream starts looking fuckety, like if it starts looking fuckety, or there's frame drops happening on the stream that aren't happening like in game as shit's loading in, then that's a problem. But everything should be fixed. I've got a new router, I've got a new modem, I've got a new Ethernet cable connecting the two, so everything should be going as good as possible. So everything should be fine. The only thing that's the problem is I forgot the login for the router, so
Again for the first
that's the problem. But I'm sure I can figure it
So
out.
nice to see you.
I'm gonna go to
Is this if a scary
Warlords
orc
of Draenor.
offers you something to drink? You probably want to say no.
I sound like I'm not even awake. Oh, it's mostly just because, like, moving my head in any way makes me want to vom. Like anytime you see my avatar move her head, that's me trying to suppress the urge to vom. Oh, I don't feel good. Do I not have Zygor on? I'm gonna turn Zygor on because I'm lazy and... that works for me. Ugh. Oh, booey. Baba booey. Okay, Zygor! Yeah, load your guides, dum-dum. Eversong, what? Why would I go to Eversong Woods? Fuck off. I want to go to... Draenor. And... so that one...
Glory to the Horde.
How come my Discord server is affected with Goblin hate? Because they know not what they do. They know not what they do. Everyone must realize the Goblin is love, the Goblin is life. And I'm technically still playing a Goblin right now because the Vulpera, their skeletons are just Goblin skeletons but with minor differences. So even when I'm not playing a Goblin, I'm playing a Goblin. Oh, I didn't pick up... oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay, alright. I did a stupid. Everybody, I did a stupid. I forgot to pick up tailoring. Oh, I forgot to pick up my... god damn. You fuck off. Oh, Jesus. So tailoring is basically the go-to mage profession, the other one being alchemy, but I already have an alchemist, so going into Draenor through this big portal without it is not a super great idea, because professions in Draenor, you don't go to a trainer to learn them. You learn them, oh, gee, I'm gonna put my head down for a second. Oh, jeez. You learn them naturally by, like, killing things. Like, you'll kill a monster, and the monster will have, like, a fancy robe, to use, tailoring as an example. And then you're like, oh, man, who stitched this fucking robe? And then you figure it out. And, you know, and it works, and it's actually a really interesting way to do it, and I wish they'd done it, honestly. I wish they'd done that more. But there are a lot of good ideas. Okay, it's a Vulpera. It's an allied race, so like, you know, a race you unlock, oh Jesus. You unlock by doing quests on your main and all that. And their main gimmick is that they can put a campsite anywhere, and they can return to that campsite at any point. Which is very useful. Very, very, very useful. But if my Hearthstone's on cooldown, then it's useless to me, so I'm gonna have to switch characters, because fuck it. Alchemy trainer, Warlock trainer. Like, if there's not a tailoring trainer here, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need level 21 to get more portals. Shaman trainer. Like, Stoner used to have a bunch of shit, so I'm hoping that there is a tailoring trainer here. Alchemy supplies, cloth armor, leatherworking, weapon merchant. Fuck, there isn't a tailoring trainer here, is there? Warrior trainer. Trade supplies, alchemy supply. Fuck's sake, why is there so much alchemy here? Fucking... Alright, whatever. Switching characters. No, it's not alliance races, it's horde races. No, allied races, not alliance races. Horde. Alright. Let's see, I could play my Death Knight, I could play my Rogue. I'll play my Rogue. Pirate-themed Rogue. No longer have the Goblin excuse, but apparently there's like a very pirate-themed armor set for Rogues, and it got added after I quit a couple years ago. I gotta figure out where that is and get it. Because I mean, already, like, I based Skervela around piratey stuff, because I made her when they first added Outlaw as a spec in Legion. And I was like, I'm gonna make a zombie pirate, because fuck it. Pirates of the Caribbean 1 is a timeless movie. And I made my transmog all piratey, and then I got the cutlasses, and I'm like, yeah. Apparently they just straight up added a fucking pirate-themed armor set. No, it's fine, it's fine. It's an easy mistake to make. I mean, the Sin Slayer leathers look pretty piratey, but like fancy piratey, not like, you know, that good shit, you know? Come on, load in, please. Regalia of the Dashing Scoundrel, that sounds it, but it's in Antorus, and I don't think I can solo Antorus, because ANR always gives me trouble. Like, ANR gave me trouble when she was fucking current. I have no idea how you fucking solo that one. Like ANR's whole thing is you're protecting the boss from other things coming in to kill her. So like, already that's kind of annoying. Fucking add in, like, doing like a 25-man raid with like one person. Like, fuck me, dude. How do you even do that? Oh, geez, that looks like fucking horrible Batman shit. Gross. 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 Oh, yo, that looks hype as fuck. Yo, that looks hype as shit. Like, I think I like what I've already got a little bit better, but hang on, let's see what Mythic looks like. Oh, fuck. Oh, it doesn't get boots, though. Doesn't get boots. I mean, that's... why would you not have boots with this? That's a pretty fucking hype outfit, though. Hang on, let's put it with, like, what I already have. Okay, yo, that's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty fucking piratey. I'm down for this. I'm very, very down for this. Like, the gear I've already got is pretty swashbucklery, but, like, this is, like, fucking Captain. That's Captain Scurvela to you, you scurvy piece of shit. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah. I'm being lazy is what I'm doing. You have it? Is it good? Ah, damn. Oh! It's like a good chunk of my auctions actually sold, though, which is nice. I'm gonna leave these in the mailbox, just... I've got 19 days to grab them before they expire, so eh. No. Okay, okay, so we were doing Night Fae, so let's go here, leveling, Shadowlands, Ardenweald. Yep. Load it in. Oh, right. I remember that, Rain. Yeah, I remember that. God. Yeah, okay, like, honestly, Zygor is very useful for when I'm feeling lazy. Like, for example, when I'm really sick and moving my head makes me want to die. But yeah, very, very useful for just zooming through. The two races in World of Warcraft always look like they're misplaced. The Alliance and Horde, for you at least, was a cow race and the werewolf race. I mean...
It would be my pleasure.
Honestly... Okay, this is going to be a hot take, alright? Like, people are gonna be like, oh, fucking Dodge, you're a dumb fucking stupid bitch. You stupid fucking lesbian. But, I think I'm gonna say that the Worgen and the Goblins should have been neutral races like the Pandaren turned out to be. And I don't think that the Worgen should have been Gilneans. Like... Okay, so, So Gilneas should have been its own thing, right? Like, Gilneans becoming Worgen... Really, you had to stretch the lore so much to make that happen that it doesn't quite work, right? So, for like, and it also makes Gen Greymane look like an absolute fucking dumbass. So in order for the Worgen to be Gilneans, they need to I'm pretty sure this is retroactive, because I don't remember this being part of the original lore. You needed to retroactively have Gen Greymane endorse Arguwal's Worgen experiments, instead of Arguwal just being a crazed Gilnean wizard from the Curing Tor. Then you need to have Greymane putting the Gilneas wall up as a reaction to the Worgen and the Scourge, instead of just the Scourge itself. You need to make Greymane no longer just a xenophobe, you need to also make him a moron. Which, believe it or not, the two things do not always go hand in hand. Sometimes there are pretty smart xenophobes, it's just they're very close-minded. Being close-minded and an idiot are two separate things. Like so much retconning had to happen to make Worgen into Gilneans that it's kind of silly. Yeah, it was very overcomplicated, and not to mention the fact that it very much also changed so much Worgen lore. It changed their flag, it changed their naming schemes, it changed fucking everything about Gilneas, so that the Gilneas we have now is nothing like the Gilneas we had in Warcraft 2. Like, it's actually kind of ridiculous how much has been changed. If it was me, I would have had the goblins be a neutral race, because goblins have almost always been neutral. Like, you have a few that, like, lean closer towards the Horde or the Alliance. You know, like, Gazlo has always been very much more in league with the Horde than the Alliance, but that's mostly because the Horde always pays him more, right? But there's also other goblins that, like, they've never worked with the Horde once in their entire lives. They've always worked with the Alliance first and foremost. Hang on, I'll get to that. Hold up. So what I would have done, introduce the two races and introduce the concept of neutrality. Worgen that joined the Alliance, like, you can still have, like, Gilneas moving against, like, the Forsaken and the wall coming down and all that during Cataclysm. You still have all that happen. But what you can do is you can have the player character be a resident of Pyreclaw Village, or Pyrewood Village. I don't remember what the village is called, but it doesn't really fucking matter. Right? And on the one hand, they're being attacked. There's the Horde on one side that's trying to take over Gilneas. And then you have Gilneas on the other side trying to reclaim territory. It has been about 20 years, like, since the Gilnean wall went up. So the residents of Pyrewood Village, they've lived on their own dealing with Worgen, undead, and other assorted bullshit for 2 fucking decades after being abandoned by their kingdom. The end of the starting zone should have two forces arise within the residents of the village. One of them says, hey, fuck it, let's sign up with the Horde, because they want to blow up Gilneas, and you know what? Those assholes have been fucking us over super hard. And then you have Darius Crowley leading those, because I imagine him and Gilneas probably not the biggest fans, because he was the Baron of Pyrewood, and they fucking locked him away and tried to have him killed. And then have Greymane lead the Alliance Worgens. Right? And then that's that. And then on the Goblin side, you have it play out more or less the same, and then at the very end, you can have Goblins, basically, like, join up with Thrall and join the Horde, and basically agree to, you know, to stay with this so long as Gallywix keeps his shit together, and then you can have other ones that join up with the Alliance because they're tired of Gallywix's shit, and fuck it, they'll make their own trade cartel with blackjack and hookers. It's the easiest fucking fix in the world. And as for the Tauren, so the Horde's not evil. That is a really big misunderstanding. The Horde is not supposed to be evil. The Horde is supposed to be, like, basically a group of misfits that kind of, like, come together because there's no one else to go with. And the Tauren work with the Horde because they owe Thrall a blood debt. Basically, their entire race would have gone extinct if Thrall and the Horde hadn't stepped in and fucking murdered the shit out of the Centaur that were currently in the process of burning Mulgore down. So, ironically, the Tauren are the nicest people in the Horde, and the main reason they're in the Horde is because the Horde was nice to them. Because the Horde is not a bunch of savages, they are misfits. They are people that the rest of the world would rather be fucking killed and strung up. Not to mention the fact that, like, the main thrust of the Alliance military is dwarves and gnomes. And dwarves and gnomes really do not respect the land. Like, they are quite literally foreign invaders. Like, they're earthen and mecha gnomes. They aren't of Azeroth. They aren't part of the Earth Mother. Anywhere dwarves go, they create strip mines and underground fortresses to hollow out mountains. Anywhere the gnomes go, they create technology that pollutes the atmosphere and chokes out natural life. Like... And of course the Tauren are gonna have fucking problems with that. The Night Elves have fucking problems with that. And the main reason the Night Elves are in the Alliance are out of spite because they fucking hate the Orcs. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that the Orcs cut down trees, guarantee you the Night Elves would have joined the Horde. Yeah, the lore is a lot more shades of gray than you'd think it is. Yeah, dwarves, get back in your fucking Titan spaceship and get the fuck out of here. I mean, technically most of the Alliance is an invasive species. Let's see, you got the Draenei, who are recent arrivals, and they're literally aliens. You've got the humans, who are descended from the Vrykul, and the Vrykul themselves are descended from Earthen, but like the really tall Earthen, which were made by the Titans. So they are literally invasive. Dwarves are direct descendants of the Vrykul, of the Earthen, of the short Earthen. And gnomes are descendants of the mecha gnomes. The only species that's part of Azeroth naturally are the Night Elves. And the Night Elves themselves are mutated trolls. Oh, hang on, give me a minute. Oh fuck. Mutated by the Well of Eternity, which was a Titan-made radiation dump that was created when they murdered Yasharj. Like, one of the Titans murdered the old god Yasharj and left a gaping wound in Azeroth that created the Well of Eternity. And the Well of Eternity, which radiated radioactive arcane energy, mutated the Night Trolls that lived nearby into the ancestors of the Night Elves. So whether you want to look at that as them being natural or not is up to you, but... It's not really retcons if it was there from the beginning there, Joe. I mean, if you want to put it like that, yeah, I'd say so. Like, the humans, the history of the humans on Azeroth has always been left up in the air, and so it's not really a retcon if there was nothing beforehand, you know? So, and the dwarves have always had, like, a connection to the Titans, like, even beforehand, you know? So, it's not too much of a retcon. Like, of course, you know, back in the day, we didn't know what the fuck the Titans were, but now we do. Yeah. So, when you think about it, the only species in the Alliance that is actually fucking native to Azeroth are fucking mutants that were horribly mutated and deformed by the fucking bastards that brought the invasive species with them. Well, no. Okay, Joe, so bear in mind, it took them 20 plus years to get into it, right? It took them 20 years. Because Warcraft came out in the 90s, and it wasn't until the late 2000s, like I think it was like 2009 most of this information came out, and even then it was just basically like you know, like hints. and then the main drop of it came in the 2010s. And there's still more info that we don't know, so giving you the information is not a bad thing, it's how you do it.
What do you need? Sleep well.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I like the idea, you know? Like, it's... A bad writer would drop all this information at once, whereas, like, the pretty decent writers at Blizzard knew to, like, wait a little bit. And leave enough up to mystery that they could release it, like, down the way, you know? I have not, because I don't have Prime Video.
Protect the heart.
I can pirate it myself. I don't need a link though. Thank you though. Orcs are an alien species. They were actually brought by the demons. The demons, who are led by a titan, so still the titans are fucking everything up. So the orcs are aliens, yeah. But the orcs were not brought willingly. The orcs were literally displaced from their homeland and forced into living on Azeroth. So that's a, you know, I don't blame them for that one. They didn't have a choice. And goblins are native, and they're not mutants. Khajiit naturally occurs on Azeroth. Yeah, orcs descend from Gron. Yeah, so okay, so the way it goes is that there are the Gron, and they were the original dominant species on Draenor. They evolved into ogres and the oh fuck, I forgot what they're called, but they're basically Gron but small. And then some ogres got like really smart and evolved into the orcs. That's unclear. That's unclear. I do not think that is the case, no. But they were brought to Azeroth by a Titan. But not willingly. The Earthen and the Vrykul and all that, they came fucking, they were, like, I mean, they didn't have free will, but, you know, as close to free will as you can get by being a robot, you know? Of the, of the races of the Horde, I think orcs are the only ones that are not from Azeroth, and they aren't here willingly, so.
The time has come! Gul'dan, order your warlocks to double their efforts! Moments from now, the gateway will open, and this Horde released upon this ripe, unsuspecting world.
Oh wait, why am I fucking stealthing? I'm a fucking outlaw. How bad did Gul'dan fuck shit up? Which timeline? The main timeline or the alternate timeline? Because there's two Gul'dans. And one of them is a much bigger bitch than the other. Yes. Okay, well, I'll start with the original Gul'dan. So, the original Gul'dan was, so he was adopted into the, Shadow Moon clan of orcs on Draenor. And he became the shamanic apprentice to Ner'zhul, who was like the main guy in charge of the Shadow Moon clan's shamans, right? And Ner'zhul was doing his thing, and he got tricked by Kil'jaeden into doing like a bunch of demon shit, because Kil'jaeden put on a dress and pretended to be his wife, right? That's not a joke. Gul'dan figured this shit out, and he went up to the demon and went like, Alright, dumbass, I know that you're not actually the spirit of my master's wife. I know you're actually a demon in a dress. What gives? Oh yeah, his dead wife. Yeah. I don't know about that one, honestly. That is a gap in my knowledge. And so Kil'jaeden goes, Alright, so here's the deal. I want to convert you guys into like my demonic minions, and we're gonna go to a place called Azeroth. It's a brand new world with completely untapped bullshit, and you know, and there's no one there who could stand against you, right? And you could live as the king of this planet, right? All I need to do is I need you to get your dipshit master here to play along, and we got this shit. Gul'dan goes, Alright, I'm not gonna question why you're wearing a dress, but okay, I'm down. So Kil'jaeden and Gul'dan keep tricking Ner'zhul into following the plan. And from there, Gul'dan convinces Ner'zhul, hey, here's this staff I found that's totally not given to me by this big demon. It can open portals. There's a guy on the other end of a portal in this other world that we should probably go to, and he's got the other side of the staff. And his name is Medivh. And that's actually the goal of this dungeon we're in right now, actually. Let's open this portal, and it totally won't fuck our planet up, and then we can go and fuck up the people on the other side and steal all their shit. And then Kil'jaeden, wearing a dress, shows up and goes, yeah, honey, let's do it, let's go fuck them up. So they do. And then this starts blowing up the planet they're on. Because Ner'zhul's a fucking moron. Gul'dan, during all of this, has tricked a lot of the other clans into drinking the blood of Magtheridon, a demon that will grant them massive amounts of power, but also make it so that anybody blessed by Kil'jaeden will be able to mind control them. So, you know, all around, a good plan so far. And so they open the portal, they go through, the first war happens, and they get pushed back through the dark portal. Once they're back on the other side of the dark portal, all the orcs turn to Ner'zhul and go, hey bro, what the fuck? Yeah, that's fair. Like, I am cliffs noting a lot of this, right? So Ner'zhul notices that, okay, the planet's kinda getting fucky, we need to go back through. So he puts Gul'dan in charge, and they go back through the portal, and they try and get everything sorted. And the second war happens. Does not go very well. Gul'dan betrays Ner'zhul, and the Horde gets pushed back through the portal, and the portal is sealed behind them. The planet then starts to fall apart. Ner'zhul freaks the fuck out and tries to escape using his staff. this causes the planet to explode and turn into the Outlands, while Gul'dan is on Azeroth, trying to bring the Legion to Azeroth from Azeroth. He bitches out halfway through, and in the Tomb of Sargeras, goes, "No, this is a bad deal. I don't like this deal anymore. I want to back
My
out."
shield grows weak.
And all the demons that are around him goes, "The fuck you talking about?" And they murder the fuck out of him and sink the temple beneath the waves. And that's where regular Gul'dan is, like, his story is fucking over. Alternate Gul'dan, however, so by the way, demons are multiversal, right? When you become a demon, all versions of you on every timeline merge into one, right? So Kil'jaeden's looking at this and he goes, "Okay, that didn't fucking work. Don't worry, it gets better." Like, Gul'dan is still really cool. Like main timeline Gul'dan is still really cool. I did cliff note a lot of his cooler stuff. But like, yeah, he does eventually lose his nerve and go out like a bitch. Alternate universe Gul'dan, however, is from a timeline that lags behind the main timeline by about 30-40 years. So while this is going on, Kil'jaeden is like, okay, so this other Gul'dan in this other timeline, he looks like he might be able to do things a little bit better, and I'll be able to get to him before he meets up with Ner'zhul and fucks everything up. Because the main weak link in this whole, like, thing is Ner'zhul. Because Ner'zhul kind of sucked, because Ner'zhul was not a true believer in demon stuff. Like, he kind of, like, he was only in it for the pussy. Which, you know, is never a good reason to sell your people out. Because, you know, like, once you don't get the pussy, like, how far was Kil'jaeden really gonna take that ruse, you know? Burning Legion versus Sea Legions, they're attacking every single alternate timeline from reports. Well, actually, no. So they aren't attacking with limited forces. No, Joe, shush. It makes sense. It does actually make sense. Like, the Burning Legion being multiversal is actually touched on in the Illidan book. Basically, they go through each timeline in sequential order. So each timeline is out of sync with each other, right? So they've destroyed, like, I think in the Illidan book, the point of view character, who is not Illidan, he's another demon hunter whose name I forget. He goes on a vision quest, and he's told by the demon that lives inside him that the Legion has destroyed countless timelines before his, and the demon that he killed and ate personally was not in charge, but took part in like a couple hundred timeline destructions, right? Like him alone, right? But he knows that there's been thousands before. Because they basically just go sequentially. But this timeline, because of how events have played out, the Legion is having a shit ton of problems, and usually they've got stuff sorted by now. So they're behind schedule. And that's actually why the Legion gets really desperate in the Legion expansion. Because if they let shit get even further out of sync than it is, then the next timeline is going to be harder to do, and so on and so forth. Right? So, that's how it be, and I really like that. I think that's cool. How did the Legion lose? Because I'll get to it, okay? Let me tell the story, because let me answer the story that was asked first, okay, about, like, alternate universe of Gul'dan. So, Kil'jaeden goes, right, I'm not putting that dress on again. That dress thing worked in, like, every other timeline. It's not working, it didn't work in this timeline. So what the fuck? I'm not putting it back on again. Those panties chafed. So he went to the next timeline, which he wasn't really supposed to do, but he was desperate. And he found Gul'dan as a child, right? So Gul'dan was kind of like a laughingstock in his, like, home clan, because he had a limp and he was kind of weak. and his bond with the elements wasn't very good. So if your bond's not good with the elements, you're really only best a warrior. Gul'dan could not be a warrior because he had a limp. So Kil'jaeden rolls up and is like, hey, bro, I'm a demon. Elements ain't shit. Here's what you do. And so he turned Gul'dan into a warlock about 25 years before he was supposed to be, right? And so Gul'dan, instead of his tribe dying out through, I don't know, something we don't know what killed out the tribe in the main timeline, it's not really brought up. Gul'dan burns the fucking tribe down by himself, and then tricks Ner'zhul into letting him join the Shadowmoon clan. Once he's in the Shadowmoon clan, he starts setting the clan in motion much, much earlier. And it is during this that he starts getting Garrosh Grommash Hellscream to drink the blood of Manoroth early. But then, because the Bronze Dragonflight are assholes, Kairos and Garrosh Hellscream from our timeline show up, and they're like, hey Gul'dan, you're a bitch. And they create the Iron Horde. And the Iron Horde basically fucks everything up, and Kil'jaeden is freaking out the entire time. Because that's not supposed to happen. So, like, he thought, I'll fuck with the timelines. By fucking with the timelines, I'll be able to solve our initial problem. Garrosh had that exact same fucking idea, and fucked up Kil'jaeden's plan. So, whoopsie doodles. I'm also fucking up my rotation massively, so okay. So then the story of Warlords of Draenor shows up. At the very last second, Gul'dan gets everything under control, but in order to do so, he needs to summon Archimonde, the big dick G of the Burning Legion, through a portal to Draenor to get everything fixed. That was a bad idea, and it was an idea that they had out of desperation, because they are falling so far behind on their schedule that even if they destroyed our Azeroth, the next timeline would be so far out of sync that they would need to spend so much time reformulating their plans that it would set them millennia off, right? Yeah. Basically, that's what happens when you fuck with the timelines. Everything gets all fucky. So Archimonde comes through, and the portal is still open behind him, so the twisting nether is leaking out. Archimonde fights the heroes of Azeroth, and he starts getting his ass beat. He's like, no, I cannot fail here. See, here's the thing. So, they have been doing this for millennia. They have been doing the exact same plan for millennia, for centuries and centuries and millennia, just non-fucking stop, and it has worked every single time. And it is not working this one time. And if it doesn't start working, every plan they have in the future is going to not work. So they get understandably really, really nervous about it. So Archimonde, realizing he's about to get banished to the Twisting Nether, drags the heroes of Azeroth through the portal with him, and decides, alright, I'm gonna kill you guys here. Because if I kill you here, you won't be able to put a stop to my plans anymore, and we can just continue on and solve everything. The heroes of Azeroth wind up killing Archimonde in the Twisting Nether. Now, I don't need to tell you why that's a bad thing. It means that Archimonde is now dead for reals. Every version of Archimonde after this point in every sequential timeline stops existing. So that's a problem. That's a problem. So the Legion, understandably, start freaking the fuck out. Like, they are, like, their boss is dead, their timelines are now all fucked up, they have no idea what they're gonna do. So, in his last breath, Archimonde grabs Gul'dan and yeets him through the portal to present-day Azeroth and goes, "You made a pact, fix this shit, and maybe we'll let you live." And that's when the stuff in Legion starts happening. The invasion during the Legion expansion isn't happening because the Legion had everything planned out. In fact, it's very much the opposite. It's happening because they didn't have a plan. They had one last Hail Mary attempt, and if this failed, they would be fucked. In this timeline and every timeline after it. Basically, yeah. So everything in Legion starts happening. The assault on Argus starts happening. Everything starts going on, and Kil'jaeden gets involved. And Kil'jaeden never gets involved if he can help it, because he is the weakest of the Legion generals. But now he's the last one. Like, Archimonde is dead. Like, Gul'dan is dead. Ner'zhul is dead. Everybody that could possibly have been doing his job for him is dead, so he has to do it himself. And then the heroes of Azeroth kill him, at which point Sargeras needs to step in. What was the point? So basically, Sargeras' plan is that he wants to ensure that the Void Lords never happen, which means that he needs to erase life in every timeline. Because if life does not exist, the void cannot exist. So he basically came up with the idea to sequentially wipe out life in every timeline. Yes, Ner'zhul died in Warlords of Draenor, yes. But that was an uncorrupted Ner'zhul. So the Legion hadn't got to him in that timeline. So the Legion, it's not super well framed, like, I'll admit that, but it is if you pay attention to a lot of what's going on, most of the Legion's activities in the Legion expansion is just a final Hail Mary for them. They have, if they fail, they have no other plan. They need to put all their chips on the table, because if they fuck up, they are gone. They are done. The players kill Uncorrupted Ner'zhul because Uncorrupted Ner'zhul was working for the Iron Horde, who were basically, they were a separate threat from the Legion. Like, the Iron Horde, basically, Warlords of Draenor is a three-prong offensive, right? Like, it is the Iron Horde is led by Garrosh Hellscream, and he wants to invade Azeroth with this alternate timeline horde so that he can basically get revenge for everybody fucking him up. The Legion want to fuck up Garrosh for ruining their plan and take control of the Horde back.
The time has come.
And then the players of Azeroth want to, you know, not be invaded. Who is the jailer? Okay. So... Oh, wait, hang on. My brain is having dizziness. Hang on. Oh, oh, fuck, I'm dizzy. I need a sec, guys. Okay, so this is new lore, so it hasn't been entirely explained yet. But my personal thought is that... Ooh, hang on. I thought I was done being dizzy, but I'm not. Hang on. No, you didn't break me. I'm just not very well. So my dad came to my house the other day, and apparently he was sick and he wasn't wearing a mask. So, and also he didn't tell me he was sick, so, you know, that's a thing. So, yeah, so I've got projectile vomiting, dizziness, and all-around bad time. Let me kill this boss and...
I am grateful for your aid, champions. Now, Gul'dan's horde will sweep across this world like a locust swarm. And all my designs, all my carefully laid plans will at last fall into place.
Okay, so it's not Corona. I know that much. It's not Corona. I think it's like just some sort of bug that my dad was an asshole and didn't tell me he had. Okay, so, what was the oh, yes, who is the jailer? So this is all new lore. It hasn't been explained super much. It's like, it's still unfolding. But, basically, the Archons, you know, like the big floaty blue lady, the Arbiter, the Winter Queen, what's his face, Dick Shit McGee. No, it is not. Let me finish what I'm saying, please. Like, I know I'm being slow with how I'm talking, but that is mostly because I cannot tell which direction the floor is right now. So they have been called, so Blizzard has offhandedly referred to them as the Pantheon of Death. Okay? So this is what I think, based around information given to us in-game, and little tidbits given out by Blizzard. The Titans themselves are the Pantheon of Life. So they create life, they do all of the bullshit that they do. But they had to have been created by something. Whether that is the Naru... whether it was the Naru that created them, or some other thing that we do not know about. Right? Like, whatever created them, we have confirmation created the Archon and all, and the Winter Queen and all that as well, right? Elune is... I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. I don't know where Elune stands. Elune is related to the Naru in some way. She appears to not exactly be a Naru, but she's related to them, as Elune has abilities and powers and bullshit that is very, very much not Naru. So whatever Elune is related to the Naru. Yeah, I imagine that lore will probably come to us eventually as the Warrior of Elune story goes and does. Zira is a prime Naru, and she was the last one, and Illidan killed her, so... whatever they are, I imagine whatever the fuck they are, it's probably not gonna come anytime soon. No, Argus was a Titan. Argus was a Titan. So whatever... Whoa, fuck. So whatever created the Titans also created the leaders of the different zones of the Shadowlands. Right? Because during the Night Fae campaign... Oh, fuck. During the Night Fae campaign, Ysera is referenced as a pet of her sister. And Ysera was created by Aenar, the Titan of Life. So, if Aenar is the Winter Queen's sister, that means whoever created the Winter Queen created A&R as well. And seeing as all of the major entities of the Shadowlands, they're all related, they refer to themselves as siblings. Whatever created them, created the Titans. So, and the Jailer was supposed to be just like the rest of them, to guide souls on their way through whatever the fuck they're supposed to be going through on the afterlife. But he rebelled and he tried to take over. He didn't want just the realm of death, his realm of death. He wanted every realm of death. And beyond that, he wanted the realms of the mortals as well. He wanted to usurp the whole thing. And so, yeah, basically an older brother, yeah. And so the other Death Titans is what I'm gonna call them. The other Death Titans locked him away in the maw and stripped him of most of his power. He's not stronger than Sargeras. Where the fuck did you get that from? He is literally not stronger than Sargeras. Sargeras is strong enough that we didn't even kill him. Sargeras is still alive. Like, during the fight against Sargeras, he was weakened to the point where we could bind him. And literally the only thing binding Sargeras right now is the fact that Devlor said Jailer is Titan++ in power. Probably not naturally. He's probably the only Titan++ in that he has... Oh shit, hang on. In that he has so many souls to work with. So... Okay. So... Sargeras is so fucking powerful that to be bound, he needs the power of Illidan Stormrage, who is canonically the strongest mortal, and he is only the strongest mortal because he has literally slurped up so much of Sargeras' excess energy that, I mean, look what he fucking looks like. And every other member of the Titanic Pantheon. They are all constantly working together at all times for the rest of eternity to keep Sargeras at bay. That is it. That is it. Like, we never killed Sargeras. Sargeras is still impossibly beyond our reach. I would argue that the Jailer, at his peak, is definitely stronger than the other Death Titans. Demonic Fel energy is just Sargeras energy. Did you not know that? Like, Sargeras created the Burning Legion. Fel magic is just tainted Titan magic, which in of itself is just tainted which in of itself is just arcane magic. It's why it's really, really easy for mages to turn into warlocks. It's because it's functionally the same fucking energy. It's just got a little bit of Sargeras' ball sweat on it. Yeah, Raphael basically has it right there. So the Jailer by himself is about as strong as... Actually, I would argue that he is probably a little bit stronger than your average Titan, which is why it took the rest of the Death Titans working together to seal him away. So, add in that he has the souls of basically every mortal, or immortal in this case, that basically every soul that has died since... I think someone said that the timeline is basically like shortly after the Emerald Nightmare raid is when Sylvanas broke the afterlife. Basically, yeah. So he has just sucked up every soul that has died in the entire universe between the end of the Emerald Nightmare raid and now. And he is still doing it. Everybody that dies on Azeroth right this moment goes immediately to him, and he forges them into weapons or melts them down into pure power. I just said, like, basically, remember in Legion when Sylvanas fucked off, like, after Stormheim? Like, when Sylvanas fucked off after that point, she went to Helheim, and she basically talked to Helia, and she basically figured out everything. She had a direct line with the jailer, and the jailer was like, alright, so a very powerful soul is about to be killed. That powerful soul being Xavius, we think. When it dies, I'm gonna give you something. We don't know what he gave her, but he gave her something. And so when Xavius' soul left Azeroth, she attached basically a bomb to it. So when it reached the Arbiter, and the Arbiter was about to send Xavius' soul wherever the fuck it was gonna go, it exploded in her face and basically knocked her out. And so without the Arbiter, all souls by default go to the Maw. At which point the jailer was then able to basically turn them to his soul forges and forge them into weapons, soldiers, and a direct power-up for himself. Like, a lot of this stuff is lore that we haven't been given... Yeah, basically. Like, the lore makes a lot more sense than you're giving it credit, my dude. Like, yeah, there is some stuff that makes me go, like, hang on, what the fuck? But most of the stuff in the past that's made me go, hang on, what the fuck, has, by the end of the expansion it made me go, what the fuck in, it's usually turned out to be more or less, you know, more or less fine.
Stay. Listen. How may I aid you?
I mean, basically, he basically kidnapped the person who I'm going to assume is the Primus, and forced him to forge Frostmourne and the Helm of Domination. He passed those on to the Nathrezim. The Nathrezim then passed that on to Ner'zhul, creating the Lich King. And, you know, Warcraft 3 happened. I mean, shit works. I mean, a lot of it is in-game now. They have gotten better about just, you know, leaving stuff in the novels. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Are Nathrezim working with the jailer? It's more that the Nathrezim are greedy pricks, and he took advantage of that. No. Nathrezim were loyal to the Legion, but well, as loyal as a Nathrezim can be. So the whole thing with the Nathrezim is they are greedy, vampiric pricks, right? Like, so the jailer rolled up to Nathrezar, like, before they even met with the Legion. And by the way, the Titans are multi-dimensional, so basically, Sargeras had started his bullshit in other timelines, and this would be like around about the time the first timeline was happening, right? And so the jailer saw this shit going on, and he was like, hang on, I got an idea. So he goes to the Nathrezim shortly before they become demons and they become multi-dimensional like everyone else. And he goes, hey, you guys are pretty cool. Here's a really cool sword and a really cool helmet. You're not gonna know what to do with these right now, but eventually a dude's gonna come along promising you bitchin' amounts of power. No, General Draven is a gargoyle. He's a gargoyle. He's not a Nathrezim at all. And so the Nathrezim, being greedy pricks, went, oh fuck, okay, yeah, no, we'll take this sick-ass helmet, cool. And then, like, a couple centuries later, Sargeras shows up and is like, okay, I'm on timeline number 4. Do you guys want to join my Burning Legion and take over the entire multiverse and fuck everyone up? And Nathrezim go, fuck yeah, here's this sick-ass helmet we found. Like, no, sorry, here's a sick-ass helmet we made, because they're liars. And Sargeras went, oh, this shit's pretty rad, I'm gonna keep hold of this. Yes, they are. And then, eventually, he ran into Ner'zhul and went, Ner'zhul, you're a bitch. I'm gonna make you the Lich King. And then he slapped the helmet and Frostmourne on Ner'zhul, and then the jailer went, fucking rad. Alright, my plan step 1 has begun. Like, remember, we're dealing with, like, creatures that are functionally multi-dimensional. Like, so, like, literally they could have plans set in place from, like, literally before our universe started. Because because every universe, every universe in the multiverse, in the Warcraft universe, is, like, offset by time, right? So, there are universes... So, like, the first ever universe in the Warcraft universe has probably ended by now, in that it was probably destroyed... It was 110% destroyed by Sargeras already. But, at the same time, there's probably a few universes that haven't even been made yet. I mean, I get the feeling that Blizzard is gonna set Sylvanas up with a little bit of a redemption arc, just because that's usually how this shit goes, but I would prefer it if they try and recover a little bit of her character as it stood, you know? Like, I always expected Sylvanas to betray the Horde in some way, but not, like, in such a way that she would destroy the entire fucking universe. But based on the cutscenes that we've got right now, and what's going on, I think it's possible that her motivation hasn't changed. It's possible that she's still got the same motivations. It's just she's got to do some really fucking dirty shit in order to make it work. Because Sylvanas, basically, after Arthas was killed, Sylvanas went to what she thought was hell. Turns out it was just the Shadowlands. And by the Shadowlands, I mean, it was the Maw, because undead go to hell. Apparently, like, the way undead work is, when they die the first time, their soul goes where it's supposed to go, right? But then if they are raised from the dead, a portion of their soul is sheared off. And that portion of their soul is what stays in their body, right? To animate it and do all that shit. But if that undead then were to die, that shard has nowhere to go. And so it goes directly to hell. Or it stays on Azeroth as a ghost, right? But usually, you know, if they're already in an undead zombie body, then no, they're directly to the Maw they go. They go directly to hell, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Sylvanas, unfortunately, went directly to the Maw, and she realized, oh fuck, this is what's gonna happen to every Forsaken. Every single one. And so she made her main goal to basically ensure that she would never die and none of the Forsaken would ever die. And then the jailer, partway through Legion, gave her the offer. Like, I will make sure that your people do not go to hell, do not go to super hell, and I make sure that you don't go to super hell if you help me out. And Sylvanas took the deal because she was desperate. Like, it seems like it's been a little bit, like, fucked with, because, you can see some Forsaken souls in, like, Bastion, you know, waiting to be ascended, but I'm not sure if that's supposed to be... Like, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be, like, a mistake on Blizzard's part, or if it's supposed to be, like, implying that Sylvanas was lied to. Which is entirely possible. Because, I mean, this information that we have about where undead souls go, it's information Sylvanas got from the jailer. And if he wants Sylvanas on his side, then why wouldn't he lie to her using the one thing she cherishes more than anything? Like, here's the thing, I don't think she's getting a Kerrigan treatment. Like, if she was being treated like Kerrigan, we would have seen a lot more of that by now. Sylvanas is either going to become her own villain, or she's going to betray the jailer and return to the good guy side. One of the two.
The Droman.
I think the one thing I don't like about rogues is I don't really feel like I have that much survivability, but that might just be because I'm still leveling.
None can oppose the masters.
How am I doing? I am dizzy, I feel like I'm gonna vomit, and I want to die. Because someone decided to come around my house while sick and didn't tell me they were sick and they didn't wear a mask. My dad literally came to my house while sick, didn't tell me, and didn't wear a mask because he thinks masks are bullshit. Like, honestly, I would like it if Sylvanas came back, you know, like, rejoined the good guys in some way, but... I don't know, so, does anyone know what Kalia Menethil's thing is? Like, is she now the Forsaken? Who's the leader of the Forsaken now?
Protect the
Because I don't actually know. Is it Kalia? Hang on, I'm gonna just Google it. Who leads the Forsaken in Shadowlands? That... Oh, it's Lillian Voss. Okay. I did not actually see that coming. I did not see Lillian becoming the fucking leader of the Forsaken.
Could I lend a hand? Stay safe out there.
So, I guess it depends. Like, I think there's enough love for Sylvanas amongst the Forsaken that if she revealed that, you know, she had some master plan that actually wasn't all that evil, I think a lot of the Forsaken would go back to her because, I mean, they literally owe her their lives. like, for a lot of them, she is the reason why they are not currently mindless Scourge. But, like I said, that'd be something that the Forsaken would need to figure out. The real question is, what does the rest of the Horde think, you know? No, Claire's asking about Lillian. Lillian is a Forsaken who was raised in Cataclysm. And, long story short, she was a former member of the Scarlet Crusade. You know, the race of the humans that basically hate the undead so much that they stayed behind in Lordaeron instead of evacuating and started murdering the fuck out of everything. So, needless to say, she had a not so great time. I mean, I wouldn't mind Lillian remaining as the leader, honestly, because I think Lillian has one of the better perspectives on the Forsaken. Like, and especially in BFA, like, Lillian really did grow a lot as a character, so I like her a lot.
A song to lift your spirits?
Tell me of your world. Stay. Listen.
Yeah, Lillian Voss, yeah. But, yeah, she's cool. I like her. Yes and no, Joe. I mean, fucking Tyrande might just fucking die, remember? The Night Warrior is slowly killing her from inside. She might just fucking die.
Speak plainly. The hunt must go on.
Just checking what I got. The Night Warrior is... Okay, so Ulun is quite literally the moon, right? Or at the very least, as far as Azeroth is concerned, the big moon. And... usually, the healing powers of Elune is represented by the full moon, right? So, like, when Elune is bright in the sky, she's bright, she's shiny, she's silver. That is Elune's grace. That is Elune's healing power. That is Elune at her nicest. When it's the new moon, which I think someone told me once, I don't know if this is true, but someone told me this once. A new moon does not happen on Azeroth I think you get a new moon like once every few thousand years. Because the other moon, the blue child, will move in front of the larger moon, and basically fuck with it. I don't know. I don't know the exact things with it, right? But when it does happen, that's Elun's wrath. That is Elun at her most murdery. And if someone becomes the Night Warrior, they take on every aspect of the new moon. Their eyes stop being silvery, which most Night Elves that aren't druidic, their eyes are silvery because they are touched by Elun. Like, as a species. Their eyes turn black, and they get filled with a horrible wrath and a power that basically, like, whereas the light of the full moon heals, the light of the new moon causes decay and rot and destruction. And that is what the Wrath of Elun is. That's what the Night Warrior is. Problem with that, though, that goes both ways. Not only are you full of wrath and rot and destruction, but that rot and wrath and destruction is going on you as well. So every minute that Tyrande remains the Night Warrior, she is slowly dying. And unless they can figure out a way to undo the blessing of the Night Warrior, Tyrande's gonna fucking die. Problem is, Tyrande does not really want to stop being the Night Warrior until Sylvanas is dead or she is. And she's also a giant cunt about it, too. Like, basically, if you become the Night Warrior, you're cutting yourself off from all the good parts of Elun and totally embracing the parts that want to murder everyone. Yeah, yeesh indeed. Well, the main story so far, but, you know, they're gonna introduce more to it. Most expansions take 3 major patches, remember? Yeah, the dark side of the moon. Yeah, the new moon. It's also why in the Druid moon spell, new moon is the weakest. It's because... Hang on. Oh, I'm not on my druid. Shit, so I can't show it. Okay. So the druids got a spell back in Legion called New Moon. And unfortunately... No, he won't be. He'll probably be either in 9.3 or 9.2. 9.2 if they want to make someone else be a boss for 9.3. But basically, druids got a spell called Moon. And it's 3 spells. It is New Moon, Half Moon, and Full Moon. New Moon is the weakest version of the spell, and it is literally because that is as much of the power of the New Moon that druids dare to tap into. Because if they were to tap into the whole thing, they would functionally be doing the same as a Night Warrior and slowly killing themselves every time they cast it. But when they cast Full Moon, it is the spell at its absolute strongest. And it's because while they are tapping into the healing energies of Elun, they're also tapping into it way, way more than they would ever dare tap into the new moon. Fucking, I was gonna say something and I forgot what it was. But yeah, so Arthas, so Anduin is not gonna become the new Arthas because Arthas, God, how do I phrase this? I don't want to say that Arthas took up the helm of domination willingly, but he kind of did. Oh God, my brain. Okay, hang on a minute. I need a second. I need a second. Oh God. I need a second. Oh fuck. I don't feel good. Oh no. I'm okay. I'm okay. The room just went upside down for a minute. Okay. Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm okay, shut up. I'm okay. I said I would stream and God fucking damn it, I'm gonna stream. If I can't post an anime thing today, then fucking Christ, I'm gonna stream. We're an hour and a half in. I said I was gonna stream for 3 hours. I'm gonna fucking stream for 3 hours. If Sai can work fucking, like, 12-hour fucking shifts at goddamn CVS, I can do this. No, it's only fair. Okay, okay, so Arthas, So Arthas took up Frostmourne more or less willingly. Like, you could argue that there was some, like, shenaniganery behind the scenes, you know, basically to make it so that he would have no choice but to make that decision. But, like, more or less, he was in the driver's seat 99% of the time as Lich King, right? Anduin, however, he has resisted the jailer's bullshit every step of the way, right? So, eventually the jailer has just gone and went, alright, fuck it. If you ain't gonna make this decision, I'll make it for you. And so, Anduin, as what appears to be was in the trailer, is that his new armor and his new rune blade, they contain a fragment of the jailer's soul, or whatever analog he has for a soul. And that soul is worming its way into Anduin and is controlling him, mind, body, and soul. But because Anduin is blessed by the light and is a very willful individual, it looks like he's poking through at times. Like, for example, after he killed the Archon, Anduin came up for a minute and was like, oh fuck, I fucked up. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh fuck. So, Anduin is not the new Arthas. Sylvanas' goal was to make him the new Arthas. Unfortunately, she could not make it happen because, unlike her fucking boyfriend, Anduin, dick too big. Anduin's dick is just too fucking big. And it's filled with too much Holia energy. I mean, not so much Jekyll and Hyde, but more like, Okay, here's how sick I am. All I can think of is, White Zombie. A movie from the 40s. Yeah, Anduin gets raw and Arthas gets consent. So, the movie White Zombie came out in the 40s, and yes, the title is just as racist as it sounds. It is about a couple of good old God-fearing American white folk, because of course it fucking is, and they visit Jamaica, or wherever, basically unidentified Caribbean island. And the male gets taken in by a witch doctor and turned into a zombie. Now, this isn't like traditional brain-eating zombies, it is, you know, voodoo zombies, so mind control. And throughout the film, he is made to do the witch doctor's bidding, but periodically he'll break through because I guess white people are just really powerful against voodoo, I guess? 40s are fucking wild, dude. And that's basically what's going on. Anduin is being controlled like 95% of the time. Then there's like that 5% of the time where he gets to wake up and realize what he's doing. And that's where part of the horror is coming from. '40s were a wild fucking time, dude. The jailer's running his fucking Mornblade on Windows 98. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got kidney shot. Why am I fucking stupid? I can get a free 6-second stun whenever I want. Rob Zombie's band? Ah. You know, I wanna... should I complete this? No. I'm gonna complete this quest first. Oh, I have all the masks I need. Shit. That'll do it. I feel like the final boss of 9.1 is going to be Anduin. Then 9.2, Anduin is going to lead us into the charge against Sylvanas. And then he'll probably be the jailer. Of course, you know, like Blizzard could always do like the last minute swap, you know, that they sometimes do, and we'll have the final boss be the final boss of 9.2 be the jailer, and then Sylvanas like gets away, and we'll have to fight her in 9.3. Who messaged me? I mean, the Arbiter doesn't follow the light, though, is the thing. You know, like... The light... If anything, the light fucking hates the Shadowlands, because remember, the light broke into fucking, broke into Revendreth and tried to fucking burn that shit down. Like, the light is very, very much a villain in this story at this point, and I'm here for it. Because fuck the light. Like, I have always thought that the light was kind of sketch, but that's probably just me being edgy atheist. God not real, the light evil, milady, tips Fedora. But,
What is your quarry? Watch the shadows.
like, I mean, they tried to rip away fucking Illidan's free will, for fuck's sake. Like, Illidan was there. Illidan was ready to fucking help. Illidan was like, alright, yeah, I'm here. I don't much like you guys, but I am here and I'm ready to fight the Legion. And what does the fucking leader of the light do? Alright, first I'm gonna need you to hand over that fucking free will, though. Like, come on now. Come the fuck on now.
Where do we strike?
Like, the light is on some bullshit. Oh, wait, you know what I've been forgetting to do? Don't mind if I do. Hey, yo, fuck the light! What kind of rogue am I? Not stooping to petty theft. God, I feel like such a failure. I keep forgetting. I also keep forgetting I'm undead, so, you know, snack time. Like, oh man, I feel like I don't have any ability to sustain myself. There's plenty of corpses around. God, I must be sick, because fuck me. I'm playing an undead and I forgot that I can eat people. Swollen anima seed.
Huh?
What kind of bug was it? I don't know. It might be just some kind of stomach bug, but fucking still, dude. Oh, god damn it. Later, bitch. There we go. Alright, I think I got this I keep forgetting to roll my dice. I'm stupid. Okay. Give me a few seconds, and then I'm eating. Oh, wait, no, I can just drink my Crimson Vial. There we go. Yeah, I keep forgetting to roll the bones. It's like the main thing of Outlaw. I'm just stupid. Yeah. It's like the main gimmick of this spec. That's why I like it so much. God, I love how wet Cannibalize sounds. Yeah, like, the main gimmick of Outlaw is that unlike Assassination, where it's all based around bleeds and poisons, or Subtlety when it's based around not being good at the game, Outlaw is based around using your guns, using your procs, and using your dice. Very, very pirate-themed. Like, to the point where they don't really even use, like, stealth all that much. I meant to be a pickpocket. Ah, shit. Well, that was almost bad. I really fucked that one up. Got class spec balance druid. Like, honestly, I really like just playing druid this expansion. It's honestly pretty neat. Like, they've made, I don't know, like, if these were changes made back in BFA or what, but fuck, dude. No, Feral is not any good. Feral is actually kind of garbage. Like, I mean, at least from what I've seen. Like, I've seen people try and make Feral work, and, like, they're doing okay, but they're not doing, like, top numbers, you know what I mean? Like, they're doing okay. But I don't want to do okay. I want to do good.
Rest and dream of starlight.
Once I get this full up, I can go on to the other zones. Hey. Oh, wet. Okay, 8 the tranquil pools, alright. Yeah, but it's like, it's an exceptional meme this time, you know what I mean? I mean, I wasn't. The dude is 99 and looked like a corpse. Like, I'd be surprised if he wasn't dead, honestly. And I said it as someone who doesn't mind the royal family, like, as like, an existence. You know, I think I'm gonna switch characters here. I'm having a bad time right now. And Rogue is taking a little too much brain power for me right now. Alright. Guys, I'm gonna try and stream for another hour. I want you guys to pick what I'm gonna do, okay? I'll go give you two choices, okay? Do I level my mage like I was originally going to? Because I imagine her Hearthstone's probably ready by now. Or do I level my warlock? What do I do? I'm gonna let you guys pick. I'm gonna take the time waiting for the delay to just try and not die. Furry? Okay, there's one vote for Furry. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I moved my head. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, Claire. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, yeah, we'll play the warlock. Yeah. Okay, and then that's 2 for Goblin. Okay, Goblin time. I don't think I want to level in Zuldazar, so I might go for a different zone. No, don't be sorry. Don't you dare be sorry. I'll bite you. It's my fault for moving my head. How dare I try and exercise my neck muscles? No, I got 1 more hour. 1 more hour. Yeah, Claire, are you gonna be on your mage or on something else? Oh, fuck. I just did a stupid. I accidentally pulled one of the rubber plugs out of my chair. Oh, no. That's probably fine. I can find it later. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Psychor! Okay. Yes, I know. Corcon Annihilator. I know. I own those. Shut up! Okay, where's Chromie? Where's Chromie? I need to tell her about all my extra chromosomes. My Warlock is level 11, is where we left off. Like, level sync is a thing, remember, Claire? Honestly, I don't think I could do voice chat right now. Like, no offense, I just... Oh, man. This is not great. This is not a great feeling right now. Okay, you're gonna be on your mage. Okay, oh, yes, equip. Jesus. Okay, so,
Haven't we done this before?
where do we want to go? Okay, so, I don't really want to do Cataclysm or Outland. I did that. Okay, so we could do Mr. Pandaria, Iron Horde, or Legion. Okay.
I always have time for you.
Warlords of Draenor is fun. I think I'll make this character a jewel crafter as well.
Why, hello. If a scary orc offers you something to drink, you probably want to say no.
Maybe I should call Claire. I'm gonna call Claire. I'm gonna call Claire. Hi, Claire. Oh,
Hello? Okay,
Oh,
I
hey.
am.
my
Alright.
is my Discord working? It's kind of lagging out.
I think so. Oh, should probably.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Hey.
Okay, hi. Okay.
Alright.
So, do you know how? And yeah, and your mage is fine. Do you know how to do time walking stuff or no? Like, there should be a on this hourglass here. There should be a gnome.
I think I've done it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Warlords of Draenor, which is the Iron Horde, just because that one's easy.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you picked
Let's do that.
Have you picked up your portals, by the way? Because there's a separate trainer for those.
Oh yeah. I bought all the portals.
Okay, make
That I
sure.
could.
Because I forgot to do that on my mage. I was like, what my mage character? I got to like level.
Well, I
50.
first I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that you could cast portals to different places. So when I saw a portal trainer, I was like, oh, what's this? Yeah.
Yeah, I
So I can go.
Why is my game so laggy all of a sudden? What the fuck?
Sorry.
Ah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. But yeah, Can I? Hang on. Would this work? Yeah, there he is! Behold, the ultimate warlock artifact weapon. There's just a skull that floats next to me. It does nothing.
Oh.
It is just there for skill, for fucking style points.
Cool. Why is spider silk so expensive in the auction house?
Because it's a pain in the ass to farm. Yeah.
Okay.
So, hi.
Where do you find it?
It depends on the expansion. Looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, your hair looks fine. Love you.
I was asking is this not answering.
Because I'm on stream.
I know.
I
Does
love
it look even?
Yes, it looks even.
Thank you.
Die.
Oh, I don't get why he's not streaming.
I don't know. Because I want to die. Very, very dizzy and awful, and I have to stream for 1 more hour. I love you. Okay, I'm trying to find the jewel crafting trainer now. I don't know where it is.
Oh, okay. I've been using the auction house just to buy bulk tailoring supplies, so really annoying to farm humanoids.
Yeah.
For the Horde.
Thankfully, a lot of the cloth and stuff isn't too expensive.
Yeah, that's good, because cloth is very common to get. I honestly, I very much miss, ironically, I miss Warlords of Draenor, because there was buildings. So in Warlords of Draenor, they added the garrisons, where you could just build buildings, and depending on your profession, you could just get everything you need. Oh, you need ore? Well, go to the mine, grab a pickaxe, and there's a shit ton of ore. There just spawns there every 24 hours. Head on in. Oh, you need herbs? Well, go to the herb garden. Oh, you need leather? Well, here's the skinning shack. And the skinning shack also did cloth for some reason. I guess they didn't want to make 2 different buildings to do one thing.
Okay.
Go with
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you know where the mining trainer is? Oh, it's over here, I think.
Oh yeah, I finally finished the intro quests for my Goblin Hunter.
Yeah?
Just... is the what
Is what?
specialization? Is marksmanship a good specialization?
Marksmanship is technically the best one right now.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
Yeah. Beastmaster falls like a little bit behind it, but it's mostly just because Marksman has better AoE.
Hello,
Gotcha. Thank you. Nice, Bert.
Yeah. Has a 1% it's got a 0.1% chance to drop, and I'm very happy that I actually have it. Oh, it's over here? What?
Oh yeah, you do a lot of raids and shit.
I farm old shit a lot because I see something in an old raid and I'm like, no, I want it. Gimme. Wait.
I always loved this flying carpet thing. Like, ever since I saw, like, one of my dad's characters, like, riding it, I was like, oh my shit, you can make a flying
It's definitely one of my favorite mounts in the game.
Also cool that there's, like, a penalty. Hello?
I'm
the
sorry.
back, so in essence, you could sleep on it. How do you get these mounts that have the traders and stuff on them?
Money. Not real money, but like gold.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I have the battle scorpion thing.
The cheapest, the cheapest vendor mounts is the one from Wrath of the Lich King. It costs like 3,000 gold, which isn't all that much. And then you have the one they put in Mists of Pandaria, and that costs like 125,000. But that one has a transmogrification vendor on it, so it's, you know, infinitely better. So fuck. It's the only one I...
Transmogrification do?
Unless you change your armor to look like other sets you have.
Okay.
Yeah, so this big skull guy floating alongside me, that's a, I put a transmogrification effect on my dagger that made it into a different dagger that has this skull guy.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's go to this guy. Must go to Khadgar. Take me to the Blasted Lands. Ugh.
Hey, was I supposed to get a quest?
Did you not speak to Chromie?
No.
Oh, yeah. Luckily you're a mage, so this shit is infinitely easier for you. Go to... Ah, shit. I accidentally double-clicked.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry, I'll say you're sick, so it's...
Okay, so go, I can't share it, can it? So, go and speak to the gnome.
Okay.
Yeah, Chromie. And she'll, and then say, I want to pick a timeline, and pick the Iron Horde.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Okay.
And then you can just cast Teleport Orgrimmar, and it'll take you right to the portal rooms to speak to the person you gotta speak to. Because being...
where is she?
She's near the embassy. She should be marked on the map with like an hourglass.
I know. Yeah. She's not giving me any options.
What does she say?
She says, "Hey there, Marsling. Wherever you want to go, I can help you get there. Time works in mysterious ways, but don't you look like a stranger to mystery."
There's no
And
option
there's
for select a timeline?
no. Nope.
Okay, let's try doing it. Let's try manually doing it.
Okay.
I'm very glad that you are, on my recruiter friend, so I can just do that.
Okay. Okay. So where's the? How do you get the go start the quest that lets you
See you. Damn it.
lets you play as the fox race?
That's in Battle for Azeroth. I mean, it looks like we might have to just do Battle for Azeroth anyway, because it looks like it doesn't want to even let me see you right now. Damn it.
Oh.
Alright. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go back to Chromie, tell her to send me to the normal timeline, and just do Battle for Azeroth stuff.
Back to the past now. I was making a Code Lyoko joke.
I know. I think you and I are the only people that get it.
Oh yeah, that's like my favorite. I love watching
Fucking
that. It's good.
everyone I show Code Lyoko to winds up hating it. Fucking weird.
Anda.
I said everyone I seem to show it to seems to wind up hating it. Or not getting it.
Why?
Like
Because it's French.
Sai basically just said, it's like Cyber Chase, but shit.
I said, but
That's code for shit, and we both know it.
mediocre. It's not quite shit, but it's mediocre. Tell them I said that.
She said it's mediocre.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Is this hello or goodbye? I keep losing track.
Alright, well, okay, so I gotta go to Zandalar.
So whatever you say about it, I admit the theme song.
Oh, hell yeah, the theme song fucking
is really
slaps.
banging.
Okay,
Because of the 3D, that they don't like it.
I think that's what it is, yeah. Do you have the quest here to do Battle for Azeroth? Like, mission statement or whatever it is? Maybe you already have it?
Tanan Jungle.
No.
Non-jungle?
No, that's not it.
What do
Like
you need?
Highlands?
No.
The Broken Shore.
No. Does this guy not have a quest? This guy I'm standing next to?
This guy has a bust.
What is it?
Keep your mission from Warchief, Sylvanas Windrun.
Cool.
Within...
Then yeah, that's it.
Blood and
That's the one.
thunder.
Okay.
I require the services of one whom I can trust completely. To win this war, the Horde needs allies. The boy king has something that does not belong to him. I want it back. You are to infiltrate Stormwind and liberate a political prisoner. One who could change the course of the war. In our favor. Are you up to the task?
We will not fail you, my queen.
God, fucking Nathanos is such a fucking simp.
I have taken the liberty of assembling a team for you. Retrieve my prize.
Hang on. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I need to use the restroom.
That's fine.
Very quickly. Like, alright.
Greetings.
Aemon. Good. We're all here.
Do not test me. I have a potion for each of you. Don't drink it just yet.
Oh yeah, fucking DMX stuff.
Let's move out.
I forgot about that. Oh, jeez. Oh boy, I don't feel good. Oh. How's everyone in the chat doing? Better than me, I hope.
I'm a free spirit. I don't like to be tied down. What? You mean literally? Oh no, totally into that.
Damn, I can't believe the goblins are hers. Oh no.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey. Alright.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Gotta get on the birds.
Oh, okay.
Unless it lets you skip, but it didn't let me. I didn't see the option to skip.
Alright. Done. Yar.
Off to Stormwind for a big secret mission. I'll admit, with seeing it, since I know roughly how long this takes, this might be the last thing I can do before I have to go lay down, because I'm...
Okay.
I might be on later, but...
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, any amount of time is good to spend... It's good to spend time with you.
Hey, there you are.
There. Right, so...
The 7th Legion be here. Whoever we breaking out, the humans not be taking chances. I be going on ahead to find the prisoners. Watch me back.
Damn, I can't believe Rokan
We will
just
draw their
deleted those
attention.
boys.
Be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't have a... Hang on. I forgot to summon the devil. Hang on. There we go.
Oh, you have two boys.
And he's a tank, so he'll be able to keep us from getting our robe-wearing butts kicked.
Okay.
That's how Hand of Gul'dan works. Okay. So I have a spell, and I wasn't sure how it worked, but now I know how it works. It's based on how many of my soul shards it can consume. And I was using it with only one soul shard, like an idiot.
Ah, okay.
The soul of that one would be useful.
Oh, my little skull man talks to me.
I serve the Horde. I have lost track of the time I have sat in this cell. But it matters not in the end. After all she has done, I will never return to her Horde. Make sure you know the difference between loyalty and honor. And pray that you never have to choose.
You not be coming with us.
We both know you are not here for me. Those you seek are down the hall.
God,
I see.
God, Sarfang, I'm
If
glad
you are
you're dead.
certain, High Overlord.
I am Loktar.
Hey, come. This way.
escort arrives. Just as I said, Princess.
Thank you. My prophet tells me you are allies.
Nah, man. I be
Aw, damn it.
You
Stay
be that
close,
snake
friend.
that.
We have come on behalf of the Horde.
Oh, this
I
fucking
am
game.
Ezra, and this is Rokon.
What?
I tried to run ahead, be like, alright, I know where the next thing is, and it fucking teleported me back when I got too far.
That be some nasty voodoo. Telisra?
It is a nullification field. I cannot cast.
Ah, follow me then.
How do we
Ain't
get
it?
out?
This way.
That would be a mistake. It is the other way.
You best be right, Zul.
If I bash my head against this force field, eventually it'll go down.
Okay, well, everybody's just dying.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't really balance this one very well. Like, between the NPCs and all the fucking... Like, I barely got time to cast spells.
No one catches the 7th Legion unawares. Die, Horde filth!
At least the Horde is more... They have a more diverse cast.
I'm sorry?
Sorry, the Horde has lots more wait.
Like, do you mean like variety of characters kind of thing, or?
Yeah, they have a more, like if you put them silhouetted, all the, races you can play in the Horde silhouetted, there's a lot more, like, uniqueness. As opposed to, you know, the only, like, unique, like, critter, races in the Alliance are, like, Draenei and Worgen.
Yeah, like everyone else is just some flavor of human.
Oh, yeah. Like...
Oh, not like human, but like they're very humanoid.
Very humanoid.
Like elves and gnomes are probably like the most extreme differences they got, and even then, that's still... I mean, who the fuck's gonna play a gnome willingly?
Did not expect Metal Gear.
Don't be cross at the bridge. Unless your prophet be having a problem with that. Yeah, what I say
Do
about
not
doing something
worry.
stupid?
We will know if his life is in danger.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around Stormwind City with a clip of my
Jump
ass
off the
cheeks
bridge.
keeps alerting the
Now,
guard.
Now. Hey, don't be running off.
Remain alert.
God, you have no idea how much I want to throw a fucking shadow bolt at this dumb
We
kid.
cannot have gone far. Your vigilance safeguards us all.
Yeah, a little more warning would have been nice. Clearly, you did not need it. Don't be getting us caught. We'll not be stopping again until we get to the docks. Say when you'll be ready.
My Voidwalker keeps falling outside the little bubble and he's shouting at it.
Let's go. Stay together.
Hey, Demon Man, stop getting us caught, man.
So funny.
Wait, where are the guards? Zul is not soiling himself. It may be nothing.
Well, not nothing.
Just because there's no guards doesn't mean turn off the stealth field, Jesus.
Yeah, it's obviously... Yep, trap.
Bork, bork.
There are too many! The barrier will not hold!
Kill them before they get through!
I have found them, my king. I will bring you their hides for a trophy.
Yeah, the old wolf got our scent. We got to get out of here.
Okay.
Look out!
This is a pretty cool, like, little... Oh, shit!
You are mine!
I'm sorry, that's not supposed to happen. He's not supposed to run. What the fuck?
On there.
That's not... He's supposed to walk slowly towards us. What the fuck? Yeah, like that. He's supposed to do that. Yeah, see how he's walking right now? That's what he's supposed to do. Just slowly follow us. They just came at us with a fucking sprint. What the hell?
That is a nasty bug.
We need to find cover!
Okay. I mean... Why, do you want to become a Hololive Idols?
Well, now, this will
Sorry.
be useful.
Terrible, Hololive is owned by Cover Corp, so...
Yeah.
We got to get back to the canals. Follow me.
Oh, man, joining Hololive, that'd be great for like 5 seconds until you have to delete everything you did before you joined Hololive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I have
At least
known
if
the
it's
Horde to be
shoujo, it's...
cruel and heartless, ruthless in its pursuit.
I mean, like, I love Gargura, but man, it still
This
fucking
is
sucks that she can never be
You will
Senezawa
die.
again, or even acknowledge that
And
she
an
was
unmarked
Senezawa.
grave will be all you have to show for it.
We cannot fight her! Run!
Fuck you, Jaina.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus!
apparently- What?
Okay, Jaina was doing it then for a second, too.
Let this old wolf show you his teeth.
Okay, she slowed down, though. God. Run.
One would think that the city of stone would be less.
Ken is right there, fucking stupid NPCs.
You are a cruel enemy, Zul.
So I think what happened is because my Voidwalker taunts the enemies, I think he taunted Gen and made him run forward.
Ah.
Because he stopped doing it after I died, and that desummoned my Voidwalker.
Well,
I see.
this is a fine mess we're in.
Oh, Don't be acting like you're not happy to see us.
Yeah.
It seems
You
the
can't be mad at me.
Alliance's consummate
I'm
diplomat will not be taking prisoners this time.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Incinerate them.
That is far enough! She has cut off our escape!
Stop gawking and break through that ice!
You will not harm another soul in this city! Die, Horde scum!
Wow. Yeah, this is when Jaina was a lot more racist.
Mighty Rezan, lend me your strength.
Wow.
Yeah. This is why I kind of wish that like Blizzard would be like other developers and add like fictional slurs into their worlds,
must have
you know?
returned from
Because I want
Alderaan.
Jaina to drop like the orc N-word.
Oh.
Like she's so close to that. And just come on now.
She's like a Karen.
Okay, so to be fair, like her hometown got burned down by orcs. Like after she'd spent the better part of her life like trying to, make peace with the Horde. So, like understandable that she'd be upset, right? But like I just really want her to just be like, yeah, you fucking greenskins or something like that. Like really hit him with the hard G, you know what I mean? Just because it seems like her and Thrall are friends again in Shadowlands, so it'd be cool for like Thrall to be like, so Jaina, I'm told you used a slur.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to cancel you on fantasy Twitter.
I don't know, what would be a good orc slur? Because orcs come in like brown and green, so you can't really call them greenskins.
I don't know if like all orcs look the same, but like, I mean, in regards to a certain animal that they look like, but like something in offensive regarding pigs, maybe.
And orcs in Warcraft do like their pigs. So I guess you could call them pig lover. Like how like with elves you call them knife ears. Like, like in Star Wars you got clankers, and in Halo you have split lips. Like I really like when studios come up with slurs for their own fantasy races.
Well, this is actually technically fan creation, but like in Elder Scrolls Tamers, as the elven word for elf is mer, and orcs look like pigs, so mers.
That is amazing. I love it. If that's not canon, it needs to be.
The only time I ever played an Alliance character was when Cataclysm first came out and everything.
Are they not pursuing us?
I haven't got all day.
But I think I know why. Look.
They have thrown
Oh shit, look at Stormwind behind us. That shit's just on fire.
But your little jailbreak is over. Surrender, and I
How
will
did the
return you
castle
to the
catch
stockade
fire? It's made
where
of
you
stone.
belong. There, you will await the king's justice.
It's made of very shitty polystyrene.
We have a boat to catch.
Then perish.
Oh, like, oh no. Oh no, I laughed too hard. Oh jeez.
Do not be so
No, it's fine.
now. You can try to subdue us and likely succeed. But do you have time to waste?
No, it can't be.
Seems a mage of your skill could be very useful right now.
Wait.
This isn't over.
God, if Jaina was still a fire mage, like, that wouldn't have worked at all.
Lo, I help them that cross you, Zul.
Like, I think in vanilla, Jaina was a fire mage, so it was like, and then she turned back to frost mage because he was a frost mage in Warcraft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It would have been funny if, like, she's the reason that Stormwind is on fire, like, she tried killing us.
Yeah.
But she ended up fighting them.
Like, that would have been the best. Like, for some reason in Classic, they made her a fire mage for some reason. And then, like, in Wrath of the Lich King, they realized, wait, why did we change her from frost to fire? That's stupid. So they made her a frost mage again. She stayed the same ever since. But, like, if she was still a fire mage, it'd be funny she just turned around, she's just like, oh, fuck.
In control.
Oh, yeah.
It is an honor to serve my queen.
We are now
My
neutral with the
princess is also
Zendalian Empire.
Yay.
Zendalian?
Yeah, so to unlock the Vulpera, there's a zone called Vol'dun. Okay, yeah, I need to go. Oh fuck! But I'm gonna say my thing just in case you want to do it to get the Vulpera because they are a really cool race. If you go so in this area here, there's a map that you get, and the map you get to pick which zone you level in. Your first zone you have to do is Zandalar Port. You know, they don't like it. Basically, it's the tutorial zone. And then you get to pick. If you pick Vol'dun and do every quest in that one and get the achievement, at level 45 you'll get a quest to recruit the Vulpera into the Horde, and then you'll be able to make one.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, Vol'dun.
What
Yeah.
is it?
But in the meantime, I'm going to go and lay down.
Well,
Bye.
Nazi.
It doesn't matter. You can call it whatever.
Okay.
Alright.